Have you ever had a day where you were tired or feel lazy and don't want to do any schoolwork? In schools everywhere, this epidemic is striking students one by one. These recent occurrences is called senioritis. So what is senioritis? Senioritis is an affection of students in their final year, which declines in motivation or performance. Today, we'll be interviewing the afflicted students in Marshall High School. Do you believe senioritis is a real thing?
Yes.
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 Oh, yeah, I'd say so.
Do you have senioritis right now?
I've had it since freshman year, yes.
Yep.
Yes, totally. No.
Not yet. I haven't been diagnosed yet.
I'd say I have it to a degree. It's not really like fully set in yet. So I mean, there's some classes I'm kind of not really into, and some I am. So, I mean, I guess a little bit.
Do you know what senioritis is?
It's when you really want to graduate, like now.
It's when you want to get out of your classes. Like, you don't want classes anymore. Like, you don't respect that. You're out of here.
As seniors, we get to the point where we're almost done with the year, and we kind of quit doing what we want, what we should do.
Seniors mentally check out towards the end of their high school experience. Don't really, try in classes, stuff like that.
No motive to do any homework or any work.
Moments of senioritis.
Like you just fall asleep.
I'm in a writing class and a speaking class, so I write speeches and papers literally all the time. And it's kind of got to the point where like I put it off to the last night possible, and then stay up really late to get it done. But it's just because I don't want to get anything done in school now. So I don't know. It's kicking in. It kind of sucks, but it's whatever.
Just the fact that I'm ready to go to college, and it's 2 months, and just every day kind of sucks being here, but it's okay because it's part of life. So
Now let's see the teacher's point of view. First, have you noticed students with senioritis?
Yes, I have.
Can you guess like a number of students or just like a few here and there?
You know, it's starting to hit slowly, one by one. They're falling like dominoes. And it tends to happen this time of year. What do you think, Mr. Hausman?
I think of it as a bell curve. As we start the year, senioritis is present at the beginning, and it rises up to the point of prom, and then begins to slightly decrease until graduation. That also goes along with the IQ level of most senioritis victims as well. And that's why we're here today.
I concur with both of you. I would say that by this time in the quarter, or this semester I should say, it starts to kind of ramp up, but then when they start to see the light at the end of the tunnel and graduation gets closer, you seem to refocus a little bit and continue through. But it does happen.
Amen, sister.
Do you think teacheritis is a real thing? Ms. Cole?
Do I think teacheritis is
Of
a real
course
thing?
not.
What are you talking about?
Absolutely not.
Teacheritis. Why would a teacher want to be done with this?
No, we come back every year.
How do you deal with senioritis? Do you know how to deal with it?
The cure for senioritis.
A lot of it's going back to coloring, working on numbers, greater than, lesser than, primary numbers, the continents,
Go back to foundations.
foundations, and
Yes.
build back from there. So you can rebuild a student, but you can't take away, their senioritis. So we have to build them back up.
I'd say the cure is graduation.
Did you ever have senioritis when you were younger or right now?
A lot of people, I would assume, at that point of their life probably went through at least a little bit of time where they had to refocus their motivations.
Right.
Some longer than others. Not naming any names at this group, but it's all right. But a few.
And there comes a point where you're just ready to be done, but it's pushing yourself to finish. Finish what you started, achieve that goal so you can move on and move out of your parents' basement and move on to an adult life.
Very good. I agree. And finish strongly with a reputation that you want to take with you.
As the overseer of Marshall High School, we asked the principal, Mr. Jones, of his input.
Well, Cody, you're in my office. What can I do for you today?
I'm just here to ask you a couple questions about senioritis. The first question is, have you noticed any students with senioritis?
Yeah, I think I have noticed a few. probably started for them. I think it probably started back in about October. But it seems to maybe be spreading a little bit, as I've noticed more people are getting it.
Do you think just seniors are getting it, or freshmen and other people like that too?
Oh, I think it's mainly seniors, but you know, when you look out the window, you wouldn't be able to tell that we're close to the end of school because of the 4 feet of snow that we have on the ground.
True. Do you know how to deal with senioritis?
I do, but part of the prescription for that we don't have a lot of control over, and that's heavy doses of bad weather. So cloudy, rainy, cold temperatures,
Snowy.
4 feet of snow. Senioritis becomes much worse on days that are sunny and 65, no wind. When the flowers start to come up out of the ground, the tulips, the grass greens up. I think it's got something to do with the pollen. Maybe it tends to make it be senioritis be even worse when the weather's nice. You gonna eat that sandwich?
Nah, I'm good.
Care if I have it? It's close to lunchtime.
Sure, go ahead.
Perfect. Thanks, man.
Do seniors get bad grades this time of year?
Actually, I would say seniors get good grades, probably the best of any of the 4 grades this time of year, particularly those who are on the cancel the cake list, not sure if they're going to pass their classes and earn enough credits to graduate. Of the 4 grades, seniors probably have the highest percentage of students passing their classes of our 9th, 10th, and 11th graders. So they've been able to, even though they're afflicted with this horrific illness, they're somehow able to suck it up and work through it.
All right. Well, there you have it. We interviewed people all around the school and got some very useful information. Senioritis is something that you're going to have to look out for, and hopefully you can avoid it.